Brace yourself, everybody, because you're about to hate this review. You be warned. The Witch. I'm gonna tell you the facts about this movie, but I'm also gonna tell you what I personally thought, because that's what it's all about on my channel. It's all about, letting my fans and viewers know about a movie without spoiling it, let you know what you can expect in the movie, and then you go from there if that's appealing to you or not. So with that being said, let's just get right into it. The Witch is a horror movie that just came out this weekend. Calling it a horror movie, it does have horror elements in it, but not really. I know this movie was hailed as one of the best movies in the Sundance. It's the most scariest movie ever. Stephen King saw this movie. He thought it was scary as shit. He thought it was scary. Me, I didn't think it was that scary. With that being said, let's get into the pros and cons why I believe that The Witch, it comes out tonight. It's out right now. If this is your type of movie, if you've been wanting to see this movie and you love it and you just love the shit out of this movie, go see it. You will enjoy it. But everybody else is kind of reserved. Let me let you know what you need to know about the movie. The acting in the movie was it was okay. Felt like the actors did their job to portray their characters in this movie. They did that very well. There was no problem with the acting whatsoever. The acting is not the issue. It's in this movie. Hell, the two kid actors that were in this movie, they were actually pretty good. When they were scared shitless, I was like, the kids are getting scared. I believe it. So the acting, not a problem. It was okay. The pros of this movie is that it is a very disturbing movie. Let me repeat to you. It is a very disturbing, eerily movie. The atmosphere and the vibe of this movie, creepy as shit. Cause it's set out in the woods and it's got that old, eerie, old school, Children of the Corn music and shit. Can't even describe it. But when the music's playing, it's just all you see is just this wilderness and the woods and the setting and shit. You're just like, this is pretty chilling. We're about to see some scary shit, right? No, because there's no scares in it at all. It's just disturbing image, and I'm just saying, if disturbing imagery is enough for you to be like, this is a good movie, and this is what makes it awesome, that's great. But if the movie, you require a little bit more than that, it's not in here. The very essence of horror movies, jump scares, there's not one in this movie. Usually, I would say that's a good thing, but I'm just saying, if you want to be scared, if this movie is being marketed as being the most scariest movie ever, it's scary as shit, it's gonna scare the shit out of you. Then I go into the movie thinking okay, you better deliver, movie. I want to be scared. I want to be scared. And I wasn't scared at all. I was just watching it this is eerie. It's very disturbing. It's creepy. Later half of the movie makes it feel 30 minutes longer than it should be. And by the time you get to the ending of the movie, it's kind of just okay, you realize that main person, I'm gonna spoil it, fuck it. The movie opens up with this family that they pretty much get banished to the woods or whatever. They're just in the woods living normally. You saw in the trailer the little girl throwing peekaboo, and the baby disappears. Mom goes crazy. Dad's just witches, what's going on? And they're kind of just living life kind of normally a little bit, and then, little boy, son, he disappears in the woods. He comes back, he's kind of is he possessed? Is he not possessed? And the little boy dies, and Mom just oh my god, I don't know what's happening. Dad's still witches. They think it's the daughter, but throughout this movie, you're watching it with the daughter, and she's clearly not the witch. At this point in the movie, you even see who is the real witch, and it's not the daughter. It's not at all. So by the time you get to the end of the movie, it's all the other family members that got killed off, and the last surviving member, the daughter, she gets butt naked. She goes to the middle of the woods, and she just sees a bunch of other witches dancing on naked, and there's a fire, and she just floats up into the air, and then it just cuts off. I'm sorry I just spoiled the movie for you guys, but that's really what it is. If there's something I missed, if you saw this movie, if there's something I missed, please comment below and tell me what did I miss, because I was just what? I thought that The Witch had a movie that would have been really good, had so much potential, but it just fell short. It was an interesting, creepy, disturbing movie. I will give the movie credit for that. But for being scary and having a plot and other things that should make a good, cohesive movie, or at least a horror movie, not really. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to say that The Witch, for me, is a 2 out of 10, which means you're not going to remember it at all. Like I said, if you love this movie, you're going to go see it, and you loved it, then put in the comment section that you love this shit, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's okay. I'm not here to think for you. I'm just here to let you know what you can expect in the movie. That's my job. Now remember, guys, subscribe. Until next time.